gentlemen, we are back again here at Crawfordsville High School, getting you guys updated on what you guys have missed so far, and it's Crawfordsville with a 37-21 lead, and they're able to get some turnovers. So we've been able to see here in the last couple minutes as we've been off with our delay, and number 30 is that Mayer.
That's Kellerman, Alex Kellerman. He's another sophomore.
Correction, that's going to be Kellerman. Alex Kellerman. Well, I'm getting fouled, and we have a not so happy Southmont Mounties crowd as fouls on number 5. That's going to be on Reese Long. That's his first.
Alex Kellerman at the line. Missed the first.
Checking back in for the Mounties, number 22, Logan Oppie. And it's going to be number 13, Kale Hess. Basket by Kellerman's good. Phoenix, 38-21. With just under a minute and a half left here in the first half. Bowman passes it to Chad. Chad throws over Bowman. It's picked off by Williamson. Williamson over to Kellerman, and Kellerman's basket is good. And another time by Southmont. The Athenians with quick strike ability. And defense is definitely ramped up early in this half, and of course we've already seen it. I mean they're able to get turnovers, and Southmont is of course a little frustrated on their end. Coach Turner needs to figure out what do they need to do to get themselves back into this ball game.
Yeah, we were talking in the first quarter that it was up and down, everybody was going, and both teams were turning the ball over. You said in the huddle, the coaches were, talking about it, which I'm sure you're right, but it just looks like one team was listening. We cut down our turnovers, and they made a few turnovers here. It's got them down a little bit.
And and like I said, that's definitely the game plan coming to this game, and I think to have turnovers. I mean, to being able to force turnovers if you're on defense, I mean that's really good. And if you're able to get points off turnovers, it's what's going to go a long way to victory. Inbound pass here.
Down with a minute to go now.
It's Hess. Out of bounds. No one's paying attention.
That was
Gotta be able to look for the ball and pay attention.
Unforced turnover.
Morgan inbound pass to Williamson. It's just under 40 seconds left here, and it's Nate Schrader getting fouled. Nate Schrader will go to the line, shoot 2.
Yeah, K-Dub shows his talent there to get to the hole. Defense comes to him, and he finds the open man.
Absolutely. Fouls on number 34. That's on Luke Gregg. That's his first. Schrader hits his first free throw. Schrader connecting. Crawfordsville 42, Southmont 21. And here's Chad. Chad over to Hess. Hess over to Bowman. And here's Hess for 3. 3-point basket's off the front. Picked up by Chad. Chad goes inside, in and out. And here's Ty Linus as getting the word from coach that, hey, hold it for the last basket. Don't rush a shot. We'll try to get the last basket of this first half. 6 seconds left. 5 seconds left. Williamson goes up, and layup is good by Williamson. That's going to be in the first half. Crawfordsville leads 44-21 over Southmont. Well, I'll tell you one thing going right for the Athenians is they're winning. Yes. And they're getting turnovers, and it's going their way.
Yeah, it's the second quarter there, 25-8. They turned up the defense. They settled down, cut their turnovers down, hit 3 more threes. They really put together a really nice quarter.
And for Crawfordsville, you can't slow down your momentum coming out in the second half. You got to be able to keep putting up points, and that's definitely the name of the game.
Got a quick rundown here with points. Ty Linus looks like he's probably leading us. He has 3, 6, 9, 11. Zaire has 7. Jesse has 6. K-Dub has 4. Ian Hensley has 9. And Alex Kellerman come in and got 3.
Quick scoring breakdown there from Coach Schubert.
Carson Chad has 7 for the Mounties. Drew Clancy has 4. Austin Bowman has 2. Logan Oppie has 2. Connor McVeigh has 4. And Avery Saunders has a bucket.
Like I said, for Crawfordsville, I mean, really good first half. And like you said, 25-8.
25-8 second quarter.
That's phenomenal.
Yeah,
and defense is playing really well, and that shows. I mean, when you put up 25 points in that second quarter and have only held Southmont to 8, I mean, that goes a long way.
Yeah. After a 19-13 first quarter.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
As we get you caught up on what's going on right now, of course, we saw Western Boone defeated North in the first game, and North falls, and they will play the loser of this game here. And that game will be played. That's going to be the early game. They're going to be played at 6 o'clock tomorrow.
Yeah.
And as we continue to
Western Boone, if we continue to play this way, it would be our opponent in the championship game if it stands. They're quick. They've got some shooters, and they are very physical.
Absolutely.
And coming off of another state championship football team.
Yes.
And 3 or 4 of their players are good basketball players also.
So they definitely have some athletes. Western Boone does, and like you said, they have a couple guys who's played football.
Yeah.
And all these, when I went to Western Boone for radio and TV, I mean it was, and even playing Western Boone back, I make it sound like it's back in the day. For me, it was just a few years ago. And there was a lot of competitiveness coming out of Western Boone, and of course all these schools that they're playing right here in the Classic. I mean, you got to go back to when Southmont had Cam Chad, Swick,
right,
and then North Montgomery. I remember when I was a junior, they had Alex Parsons, and and they also had you can't forget about Bailey Adams and that athletic group. And with Western Boone, I mean, all around they just had a solid program with football, basketball, baseball, and it's up and coming. The football program is definitely, it shows 2 state championships in the last 2 years, in the last year.
Yeah.
So I mean, what more can you say about these top schools here at the Classic? So got 5 minutes left here in halftime, and we will continue to bring you some news and updates as we hear them from around Sagamore Conference.
Let me check it out.
What's that?
Coach Duggar is going to give us some updates on any conference games that are going around and that are going on tonight. We got to appreciate our film crew here with Justin Duggar, and of course you can't forget the all-time, the great one, Crawfordsville High School's pitching coach.
Yes, we do have one.
Well,
Grill basketball coming here.
so do we have any games going on right now? As we get you caught up on what to look for ahead of Crawfordsville's schedule, their basketball schedule. After the Classic, they'll be on the road. So next week, Crawfordsville will be on the road at Victory Prep, and the week after they're gonna play home of McCutcheon. They'll play at Fountain Central at Southmont, and they will
have a header for the girls at Southmont.
Doubleheader for boys and girls at Southmont, and then they will play home on the 31st against Frankfort. And we look ahead towards the February part of this Athenian schedule. They'll play Northview to start off the beginning of the month. So Crawfordsville, I noticed and Coach Mr. Barton has done a great job of scheduling them some really competitive and good opponents.
Oh yeah.
Northview being a bigger school than Crawfordsville, of course, but hey, of course being able to say, hey, we beat a decently 4A school, we beat a couple 4A schools, we beat a couple really good 3A schools. I mean that goes a long way as well.
Yeah.
Use as a. I know it's not like college basketball where they use like a resume or anything like that. You know how they do it with college football.
Right.
When they go to ranked schools, they base off a resume. But Crawfordsville and their conference, Crawfordsville, the Saginaw Conference, what I've noticed in the last couple of years as well, it's very competitive.
Oh yes, most definitely.
Basketball, football, baseball, just all around, and it's especially when you get schools like Danville, Tri-West, Lebanon. Those are most of the time they're the top schools in the conference, and of course there's a lot of other competition here.
Yes.
You can't forget about Western Boone, Southmont, North Crawfordsville, Frankfort. So
Danville, I noticed last week, was number 2 in the state.
Number 2
they
in
were
the state.
like at 9-1. They lost a game to Plainfield. I think it was a buzzer beater. That was their only loss. And I think that they had the Plainfield again. One of them was in the county tourney, and I think they had Plainfield again last night, but I did not hear who won that game.
Yeah, and Danville plays a tough schedule.
Yes.
They play a bunch of the indie schools.
Yes.
They'll play. You'll see them play Mooresville. They'll play Avon. Plainfield, like you mentioned, Brownsburg. They have some tough competition. I know they have a really good forward. His name's Dylan Ware.
Yes.
Dylan Ware. I watched this guy play, and I was, of course, when I was public address announcer for Crawfordsville.
Yes.
This guy is a great athlete, and being able to see what he does, and of course when they had Alec Burton back then, both him and Alec Burton were a really good dynamic duo for Danville. So as we get caught up with less than a minute left here in halftime, we get ready for the second half of Crawfordsville versus Southmont basketball.
We will start out, I believe, with Crawfordsville having possession. We'll see if they take right off where they left off. We'll have Carson Williamson, Ian Hensley, Jesse Hall, Zaire Morgan, and Nate Schrader to start the second half. Looks like they will be going with Drew Clancy, Carson Chad.
It'll be a minute long as we start the third quarter.
Logan Oppie. Down here is 14. Austin Bowman. Alley-oop.
Alley-oop, basket.
I thought that might happen.
Quick bucket there for the Athenians as they get the first basket of the second half. Athenians with a 46-21 lead. And Glancy takes a three-point shot. His three-point shot's going to be off the front iron, picked up by Ian Hensley. Here's Williamson. Three-point attempt here from Johnson Hall. His three-point basket's good. Jesse Johnson Hall. The quick strike ability. The three-point basket. Crawfordsville extended lead. And good defense here by Zaire Morgan. And here's Bowman. Three-point attempt off the mark from number 22. Looks like that was Logan Oppie. And looks like Johnson Hall is getting a little shot happy. you make a couple threes in the game, and you get ready to take another. Man, like I said, there's confidence in this whole entire Athenian offense. This whole entire Athenian basketball team. Like I said, they're not afraid to take shots. Here's Chad, goes inside, basket's good by Carson Chad. Here's Johnson Hall over to Zaire Morgan. Zaire Morgan being guarded closely by Oppie. Oppie over to Williamson. And Ian Hensley thought about it, goes inside, passes out to Morgan, over to Johnson Hall. Johnson Hall's basket's good. A good lob pass there from Zaire Morgan, able to get it over the head of, just over the head of number 22, Oppie. Here's Oppie, guarded by Johnson Hall. Oppie goes inside.
Blocked by Nate.
Here's Zaire Morgan.
Into
over to Schrader. And a basket by Nate Schrader.
That's two assists there for Zaire right in a row.
Here's Bowman. Bowman goes inside, thinks about it, kicks it out and a three-point basket off the mark there from Oppie. Here's Williamson. Williamson goes inside. Basket's good by Karsten Williamson. Athenians 55-23 with under 5 minutes left here in the third quarter. Here's Glancy. And a foul.
Zaire got his hand in there.
Fouls on number 34. Excuse me. Correction, 12. Number 12, Zaire Morgan. And for the moment, Coach Turner clears the bench. Puts in his second unit to give his starters a rest. Here's Hess. Here's Hess again. Hess thinking about it for a second. And basket off the mark. A foul. It's going to be Luke Gregg going to the line.
I think that was on Nate, wasn't it?
Looks like that's what they're calling it. Yep. First free throw is good from Gregg.
Breaking the line in the second of a two-shot foul.
Gregg unable to convert with his second free throw. Here's Karsten Williamson. Goes inside, passes it to Morgan. Morgan Three-point basket is good. And it's Zaire Morgan. Athenians extend their lead. Here's a three-point attempt here from number 5. Looks like that was
smart play by Ian
Ball
Hensley.
goes up. Johnson Hall's basket is good.
He saw Jassy heading south, but he just tapped it out to him and let him go.
20. King passes it over to Long.
He's going to get it
off
off
by Zaire Morgan. Zaire Morgan goes up. Basket is off the front of the pad there on the rim, on the goal. Basket scored by the
Hess took it all the way.
Zaire Morgan. Three-point basket falls short. A quick turnover there. Here's Williamson for 3, and it's off the front arm. Williamson
Try
takes
it
another
again.
shot, and it's off it again. The defense there for the Athenians. Three-point
Good ball
basket
movement
off the
by
mark
South there,
by
but they
Keene.
couldn't connect.
Picked up by King. King picks up his rebound. Over the Hess. Hess goes on, and he's going to get fouled.
Number 32
Schrader. That's his second.
Fouls on number 32, Nate Schrader. That's his second. Cale Hess at the line.
Shooting 2 for Malcolm.
Crawfordsville for the moment brings out the starters. Coach Pierce is going to go with Scott Linus, Lawless, Watt, and looks like 24 is Nate Mayer. Ty Linus with the jumper. Here's Hess. Hess basket's off the front iron. Picked up by Mayer. Over the Linus. Over to Mayer. Mayer goes inside, loses the ball, picks it back up. Ty Linus thinks about it. Here's Linus inside to Cole Watt. Here is Carson Scott. It's 3-point basket to mark. And here's Avery Saunders. He's going to get fouled. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Number 5, Carson Scott.
Athenians with a 62-28 lead here with just 90 seconds left here in the third quarter here at Crawfordsville High School. Winner plays against Western Boone in the championship game. Loser plays North in a consolation game.
Who do we have shooting there?
Saunders, Avery Saunders. Converting is able to win 1 of 2. And here's Linus. Over to Carson Scott. Carson Scott goes inside and looks for a quick basket, but it's picked up by Makai Wallace, and we have a turnover. Crawfordsville basketball. Here's Linus. 3-point basket's good from Ty Linus. Here's Hess. Guarded by Carson Scott. Hess goes inside and loses the ball. Picked up by Cole Watt. And Cole Watt trips up, loses the ball, and it's picked up by the Mounties. 5, Reese Long. Guarded by Cole Watt. Picked up by Hess. Camping. Jump ball. Position favors.
Gotta go to foul.
Basket is off the right side, rebounded, and Greg is going to get fouled.
He reached over and got that rebound.
That's his second. Keeps fifth.
Fouls on number 34, 44.
44, yep.
Wallace, that's his second. Greg at the line, misses his first free throw. Here's Greg, misses his second free throw, and it's picked up by Avery Saunders. Saunders is fouled.
Oh, Mike Mike just got another one. Yes.
Foul on number 44, Wallace. That'll be his
Wallace.
third, team sixth. Avery Saunders on the line for Mounties, shooting 2.
First basket is good. Second basket off the front. Crawfordsville basketball. Here's Ty Linus, less than 20 seconds left here in the third quarter. Over to Cole Watt.
That'll work.
Nice.
There's Wallace. Off the fingers, getting a basket.
And a turnover.
With 1.7 seconds left in the third quarter. Ty Linus. Basket is good! From Ty Linus. Nails the trifecta as time expires in the third quarter. Crawfordsville 72. Southmont 30 as we end the third period of this game. And it's been Athenians. It's been all Athenians.
Yes.
It's been all Athenians this half, and of course you start to wonder for Coach Turner of Southmont. Do you continue to play your starters, or do you just say, "Hey, look, we're gonna give you guys some rest. We'll focus on next game."
That has been 2 awesome quarters by the Athenians. They have hit shots, turned up the pressure. They started out and they hit 2 or 3 shots. Jesse got some easy buckets down low. South made some turnovers. Coach Turner wasn't happy with what he saw, so he just made a little switch. Let the starters watch on the bench for a little while. I think they're coming back now for the fourth quarter with the starters, or most of them, yeah.
It looks like it.
See if we got a message across to them.
We get started with the final quarter of this ball game. Been fast paced, that's for sure.
It has been, yes.
quick turnover for Southmont.
Somehow
Here's Chad over to Bowman, and it's picked off by Mayer. Mayer! And no one home. It's Kellerman. Kellerman's going to go to the line. No one home on that dump back pass.
First, Kellerman at line for CHS Junior 2.
Kellerman goes to line. First free throw is off the back iron. Kellerman with his second free throw attempt. Second free throw is good by Kellerman. Here's Glancy. Glancy's going to get fouled by number 5, Carson.
His second.
Team foul on number 5, Scott.
their tallest players like my height is like
18-7.
And Glancy will be shooting a bonus.
17.7, I'm at 17.2. I do.
Basket's good. First free throw's good by Drew Glancy.
And Christian has like 15.
Second attempt here by Glancy, and basket's good. Here's Crawfordsville. Number 5, Carson Scott, over to Mayer. Mayer goes inside, over to Cole Watt. Cole Watt goes inside, passes down Wallace, and Wallace unable to come up with the ball.
What's
And it's Bowman.
For 2.
Here's Kellerman. Kellerman goes up. Layup is off the front iron, unable to finish. Here's Chad. Chad goes inside. Basket is blocked. Mayer inside. Count the basket and the foul by Nate Mayer. The number 42.
Alex Hernandez. He is another sophomore.
Sophomore for the Phoenix. He will be checking into the game for his first time tonight. Mayer at the line shooting the and one. Mayer unable to connect with the and one. And here's Chad. And loses the ball and frustration foul.
Yeah.
Crawford's leading 75-34 with 6 minutes left here in the game. Here's Watt. Over to Mayer. Mayer kicks it to Kellerman. Kellerman over to Scott. Looking for some options here. Over to Mayer. Mayer takes a three. Three-point basket. In and out by Nate Mayer. Inside and off the mark by Bowman. Alex Hernandez.
Assist 1.
With the basket.
Nice move there, but just couldn't get it to fall in.
Unable to connect with the basket. Here's Kellerman.
Kellerman to the home.
Drew Glancy passes it out, and it's going to be a turnover. Correction. It's going to remain
We got a foot on it.
kickball violation. It's going to remain Southmont basketball. Inbound pass, and basket is
Nice
good
inbounds play there.
by number
Basket by
22.
Oppie.
4 minutes, less than 4:30 left here in the game. Crawfordsville with a commanding lead over Southmont. Here's Alex Kellerman.
They
Down
found
to
it.
Hernandez.
Hernandez
Hernandez. Good basket there. Able to look to Hernandez down low. And the Athenians. Here's Glancy.
They handle that pretty nice.
3-point attempt here. Off the mark by McVeigh. And Mayer, the layup off the backboard. And a block. A turnover by the Athenians. And here's Mayer. Mayer's basket is no good. Looks like we have a charging call. Against Nate Mayer. 34, Luke Gregg. Number 32, Avery Saunders back in the game for Southmont. Here's Glancy. A 3-point attempt here is good. Able to save the ball there is Watt. Watt passes it to Kellerman. Kellerman goes inside, loses the ball, able to pick it up. Over
Look at
to
that.
Hernandez, and
They're finding Hernandez all the time.
Hernandez, the second basket tonight. And a basket here.
Oppie again.
2-point basket.
It's a nice quarter.
Crawfordsville leads 81-41. 2 minutes left here in the game. Kellerman, 3-point basket is no good. And scrumming for the ball. It's Nate Mayer. Nate
I
Mayer
thought we were going to have Hernandez again.
foul, offensive foul.
You power clean almost as much as you bench. I don't know, we didn't go heavy. It wasn't heavy.
Here's Saunders. 3-point attempt is no good.
Put on his 35 because that's why my joke did.
And a foul.
I think you're going to get Carson Scott again. See if I'm right. Yes, I am.
I think you now have the last spot. His third.
Fouls on number 5, Carson Scott. Portwood at the line.
Yeah, I think he just entered the game, yes.
Yep.
Aiden Portwood. It's 2 for 2.
Basket's good. Both free throws good by Portwood.
I thought you were a farm girl that would be strong.
Here's Watt. Watt takes a three. Three-point basket's no good. Here's Portwood. And Luke Gregg. Layup is off the backboard.
Both way to go again.
Oh, Watt shot falls short. It's number 10, Micah Corhorn.
You don't have to go slow. Yeah, you got to be able to slow, but you don't have to go like snail pace.
Fight for the ball. And Watt is fouled.
Portwood.
A little frustration at the end of the game.
Team score.
There's Alec Kellerman, less than a minute here in the ball game. He's going to dribble around, throw some time away here in the game. Here's Mayer. Mayer's three-point basket. Portwood's layup is no good. The Athenians will hold the ball for the final seconds of this ball game. The Athenians will walk away with a 84-43 victory over Southmont. And that's the ball game. For Crawfordsville, they will play in the championship game tomorrow night against Western Boone. Southmont will play against North. As we said, Coach Schubert, it was all Athenians.
Yes, it was. They had some real nice quarters. They hit a lot of shots. The threes, I don't even think you want me to count them, do you? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ten anyway. 10
threes. Wow.
We were led in scoring by Ty Linus with 19. Jesse Hall, 15. Zaire Morgan, 10. Ryan Hensley, 9. 6 out of Mayer off the bench. Hernandez all in the fourth quarter. Mayer 5 in the fourth quarter. Alex Kellerman had 4. Makai Wallace had 4. K-Dub had 6.
Great game all around for Crawfordsville. Coach Schubert, thanks for the post-game stats. And again, it was Crawfordsville, and it was quick strike ability, like we talked about.
Yeah.
They were able to fire away with easy three-point shots, and it showed. And of course, with a 40-point victory here.
Yeah.
And Crawfordsville, like we said, will play tomorrow night against Western Boone. Again, we play at 7:30. North Montgomery versus Southmont at 6.
Yeah.
Well, that's all, folks, from Crawfordsville. Again, Coach Schubert, Deontay P. here. hope to see you guys tomorrow
Yes, should be two good games.
for Sugar Creek Classic basketball. The JV teams will play tomorrow at Southmont. So be sure to
9 o'clock in the morning.
be sure to catch that tomorrow. We'll see you folks here tomorrow. Have a great rest of your night. Thanks for tuning in.
Good night.